Hey everyone, this has been a very good and bad week for Dota fans. The good was the arrival of patch 7.31, and the bad was obviously the invasion of Ukraine. The first ever international winners, Navi, are a Ukraine-based team, and the TI-10 winners, Team Spirit, are half Ukrainian and half Russian. Both teams did release a statement about the ongoing conflict. In Navi's statement, they wrote, "Russia attacked Ukraine, and now that there are hostilities that take human lives and destroy actual destinies on the territory of our country, it is impossible that during this war we pretend that everything is okay. It is not. We are devastated. Our main goal right now is to try and stay calm and take care of ourselves, our loved ones, and those who need help. We are all together in this, and together we'll get through it." Team Spirit echoed the same sentiment. There is nothing worse than war. There is nothing more precious than human lives. Team Spirit is an international esports organization represented historically by players from Russia, Ukraine, and many other countries. Some of our players and employees are in Ukraine at this time. Many of us have families, relatives, loved ones, and friends there. We are all worried about their lives and safety. We are against war, and we are against violence. If thousands of human history had taught us anything, it's that peace is the only thing worth holding on to. Be safe. One of the most famous Dota 2 players, Dendi tweeted how he was awoken to war. "I went to sleep with a new patch and woke up with a war. I can't believe what is happening right now. I am very, very sad and worried for all the people around. Ukrainian people are peaceful and we don't want this war. Stay safe, everybody." Dendi lives in Ukraine and he also released a video as well. The link in the description. Replay Esports, the organizers who ran the anime major, has announced that they have terminated all their partners from the Russian Federation. Due to the war of the Russian Federation on the territory of Ukraine, Replay Holding has terminated all partnership agreements with companies from Russia. Replay wrote in the press release they also said that they won't advertise any Russian brands in their broadcast. And now on to patch 7.31. Let's go over the most notable changes. The first one, a brand new hero, Primal Beast. Primal Beast is an initiator and a disabler. Primal Beast's first skill, Onslaught, allows him to charge and run in the chosen direction and knocks back enemies and allies alike. Trample, the second spell, allows Primal Beast to stomp over everything. For each strike he completes, all enemies around the beast will receive damage. Uproar, the third spell, allows the beast to gain temper, and when it's activated, he will release a roar that slows and grants the beast additional damage and armor. His ultimate, Pulverize, allows the beast to channel his inner rage and grab onto the enemies. In 7.31, the jungle bites back. The jungle has been updated and they all have new active spells and passive abilities. Techies reworked. Techies now have two new abilities. The first one, Sticky Bomb. Techies will lob a bomb cart onto a targeted area. If the cart lands near an enemy, it sticks to them and reduces their movement speed briefly before exploding. The second spell, Reactive Taser. Techies will trigger a zap that provides a jolt of movement speed and temporarily disarms enemies attacking them. At the end of this charge, the zap explodes, disarming enemies in the area. The third skill for Techies is Blast Off, launching themselves into an area. And finally, Techies' ultimate is now Proximity Mine. The mines will appear when the enemy is close enough for it to explode. In the update, they reworked the Go and XP formulas. The big one, when a hero respawns in the fountain, they are invulnerable as long as there's at least one enemy hero in the base until the player issues a command. There are many new jungle creeps. The first one are the Ancient Ice Shamans, and the other one are Ancient Frostbitten Golems. The Warpine Raiders are brand new regular jungle creeps that have been seen in previous Battle Pass PvE events. They also rescale a lot of the jungle creeps. Onto the items. There's a new item called Revenant's Brooch. On active, your next 5 attack will have True Strike and deals magical damage. It can also attack ethereal units. It does not work against buildings and will do no damage against magic immune targets. Wraith Pact, an upgrade to Vladimir's offering. It also has an active that creates a totem and reduces all enemies' attack and spell damage within a 900 area of effect by 25%, and it also does 25 damage per second. A brand new pair of boots, Boots of Bearing. It requires Tranquil Boots and Drama of Endurance. The active gives 50 attack speed and 15 movement speed to allies within 1200 radius for 6 seconds. The first 2 seconds, allies can't be slowed by other abilities. A bunch of items also got reworked, but the big one, Ethereal Blade, is now an intelligence item. No longer will it require the Eagle Song, it will now require the Kaya. And of course, here are the most notable hero changes. Anti-Mage Strength got nerfed, but his mana break now stacks with Diffusal Blade's mana burn. This should be interesting. Axis Column Blade now grants the hero permanent armor, and the cooldown has been rescaled with the mana. They might have gone the biggest nerf. Enfeebled cast rate has been reduced by 30%, but it no longer reduces the cast speed. Rubik just got a huge update. With Agnum Scepter, Rubik can now steal up to 2 spells. However, if you steal a spell with a sub-ability like Sunray, it will take up both slots. Tinker's Rearm is no longer stealable. Onto the competitive scene. Tundra Esports officially announced their new support for the upcoming Gamers Galaxy Dubai. Martin Saksas Sadov will be playing Position 4 for Tundra Esports. Talent Esports have picked up their new carry in 23 Savage and their new coach Lee Foref Sandong, who previously played for MVP Phoenix and J Storm. Sticking with the Southeast Asia region, Team SMG has released Roger Raji Tamboon, and they have picked up Michael Ninja Boogie Ross. Team SMG also pulled out the BTS Pro Series S10 due to Yeek Mitwan Nazeng contracting COVID-19. In Europe, Alliance officially announced their newest roster. The biggest surprise is the return of Eliwi Wee Omar, who came out and said he wouldn't join a team that is sponsored by betting or gambling organizations. We did tweet out that his stance on gambling still stands, but how this will work is still unknown because Alliance's banner and picture clearly has VBet, a gambling website. In the tweet he wrote, "I stand by my stance. I will not be affiliated with sponsors connected to gambling and betting. Excited for this opportunity. We'll just have to find out." Onto the active tournaments. Dota 2 Champions League Season 8. We have new leaders this season. Nimiga Gaming and yet another team is leading Group A, while No Monkey Business and Team Empire leads Group B. Our highlight comes from Team Empire taking out Alliance 2-0.
To surrender these guys, they don't want to be giving up on Nico, baby. You better should, because you're just gonna get destroyed. The call to the Weaver, the dunk, the bug has been squashed, and Tiny lifted up into the air. This is your only way to fight against this guy. You need to use a tornado. You need to use natural resources for this guy because Kuman is way too strong. And now uses the BKB. The Weaver is dead. And Castle, you are next. Who wants more of Kuman? No one. Alliance are gonna be staying in their fountain, and they will look as their base crumbles yet again. It's gonna be a 2-0 win for Empire, just showing that they're a class above Alliance right now. These guys on Alliance, they have to go back to the drawing board and get prepared.
In the BTS Pro Series Season 10, both Americas and Southeast Asia is getting close to the final phase of the season with the spring tour just right around the corner. Our highlight comes from Americas between Force Zoomers and Hokori.
They've got to try and get the kill, but they're not going to be able to get anyone. The Olacor's the first to fall. Moon now jumps in for the duel. Vitali taken down. Yuma pops the BKB. Still no RP though for 20, so he has to fall back to the fountain. While he does so, that final lane of Rax was taken. So the Megas have been acquired for Zoomers, just corralling their opponents back towards that fountain. I don't know if they can really do this. As Gustable getting a little greedy there, but he gets the kill. Toggling the armlet just fine. Maybe taken down here, but Yuma misses the skewer. Gustable now wants back in. They've caught out Analog. TA dropping low. Refraction was burned through instantly. And I think at this point we might just be waiting for the GG call, because Okori, they don't have anything to really do. Maybe Yuma can get a blink. No, it's on cooldown. He took the damage, so he wasn't able to go for the blink skewer play. He'll get the RP off now, but he pulled him in the middle of the skewer. Move still dies, but it's not enough. And there's the GG coming out as the fountain farming begins. For Zoomers, well.
This week has been tough, and I want to thank everyone for watching. We will end this week with a message from Counter-Strike pro player Alexander Simple Kostyliv on the current situation.
I want you to know that esport is out of politics, and all players from different teams, and all of you have nothing to do with government decisions. My whole career I played with Ukrainian players, I played with Russian players, and I played with American players. And all of them great guys. And right now I stay with my friends, with my real friends. We win together and we lose together. And all of us want peace for Ukraine and for whole world. All of us scared.